Today, we have stories on track
and a Valentine's Day game show, all coming up right here on MOB.
Hi, I'm Claire Askew.
And I'm Austin Cork, and today is our Valentine's Day show.
Last week was the regional diving competition where one of our Lady Marauders took a top spot.
Sophomore Sydney Rice has been diving since she was 6 years old.
It's really scary. It's a lot of precision, like everything has to be perfect. Like you have to get in tight lines and have good form, but like when you execute a dive well, it's rewarding.
Diving isn't as effortless as it looks. Divers face many challenges along the way.
I get mental blocks. Like the other night I hit my hand on the board and it like messed me up for like one of my dives and I couldn't do it that night. But then you just have to keep going. So like that's the hardest part.
Coach Sherry McGuire has been coaching for over 24 years and loves seeing her divers grow.
She qualified for All-American consideration. Last year, Sydney Rice was an All-American as a freshman, 1 out of 10 in the nation. So I'm really pleased to have such talent on my team.
This has been Claire McMahon and Elena Galani signing off for MOB.
Up next, we take a look at a creative student who has a special skill with pottery.
People often think of art as paint on a canvas, but senior Molly Daglish has found her passion working with clay, grabbing attention from many with her ceramic pieces.
I hadn't ever really been that good at like other types of art, like painting and like just other like medias, but like I just like really liked clay because you could like do whatever you wanted with it, and you could always like start over if you messed up or something. I definitely like express myself through my art, but I don't know, it's just kind of like a personal expression.
Her teacher, Paige Rayburn, explains how much effort Daglish has put into ceramics class.
Molly has done the work that it takes to get really good on the potter's wheel. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of control over your hands and your body and your mind. Her ability to make different shapes and to innovate the shapes with different tools and stuff like that has really grown over the years.
Daglish is now in Ceramics 4 because she wants to continue to improve her work.
But I've like been constantly working just because I really enjoy it. So just like I'm like always doing something to like make myself better in there.
Daglish plans to submit her latest piece to the LISD art competition. This has been Meher Sandhu and Olivia Smiley reporting for MOB.
You can check out Molly's Ceramics on Instagram at MFD Pottery.
Hey, do you have any plans this Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I'm baking some cookies for my girlfriend.
Well, you're in luck, because Tara and her friend are decorating some, Valentine's Day style.
Welcome to Baking for Bae. Today we have Brianna here, and she is going to be telling us how to decorate some Valentine's Day cookies. So, Brianna, let's get started. How do we make these?
So this is just a basic shortbread cookie recipe, rolled out pretty thin, and you can get a cookie cutter shaped like a heart for the bottom layer, and for the top it's also a heart, but a smaller heart cut out inside. And a spoon. Yeah, that one's good. Oh.
Next, Brianna cut up some white chocolate to melt in the microwave.
So the next step is to take our full heart base, and we're gonna dip it in some melted white chocolate here.
Then, we put the dipped cookies in the freezer for 3 minutes to harden. Finally, it's time to spread the jelly onto the cookie.
So now we get a sifter. And it looks so pretty, right? So that's,
wow.
I know, right?
The last step is to place the top heart on the base. Finally, you have the finished product. This has been Tara Satcher and Sporthi Narendra, reporting for MOB.
Those cookies look really good. I'll have to try those sometime.
Yeah, me too. In this next upcoming segment, we see how they run things in track.
When people think sports, it's often football, soccer, and basketball. But often overlooked is track. With dozens of events, there's never a quiet moment on the track field.
I think that track meets have such a fun energy because everyone's just cheering for your whole team and you just get wrapped up in that energy. When you come to the meets, you can see anything. There's from throwing to jumping to running, there's always something going on.
On February 8th, Marcus Track had their first inter-squad meet.
I'm really excited. I think everybody's, like I said, ready to go, ready to be excited and compete.
Marcus is hosting district this year for track. We have won the district championship all 3 years I've been here, and we're really excited to show the rest of the district that we can still win this year.
Do you guys think that you'll win track for the 4th time in district?
We're hoping. We've got a good shot, absolutely.
With the district championship in their home territory, the team is excited to show what they can do.
What I expect from myself is definitely to push past my limits and to just, show who I really am.
I think it'd be really cool if other Marcus students came out and saw what we're about. We work so hard, and it'd be so cool to see that support from the school.
This has been Andrew White and Matthias Palacios, reporting for MOB.
Track's next meet is February 16th at Hawk Stadium in Carrollton, and the district meet will be held at Marcus Stadium on April 19th.
Do you have a special someone this Valentine's Day? Well, Mayher and I got a chance to find her a Valentine in our upcoming game show.
Hello and welcome to High School Sweetheart, where one lucky gal will choose a guy who will probably break up with her after high school. I'm Austin Cork, and this is Mayher Sandu with her picky choice in boys.
Hi Austin, I'm so happy to be here.
I didn't ask. First up, we have our first contestant, Garrett Carbs,
senior class president and varsity soccer player.
Hi Mayher, I'm pretty much an expert on scoring goals, so I was hoping to score a date with you tonight.
Okay, next up we have bachelor number 2, a man with a dark complexion. We all know him as Siddharth in the Dark.
I'm Siddharth and I'm dark. The only mystery I have yet to solve is why we haven't left this joint together already.
Confidence, that's fun. Our last bachelor's been spending the last 8 years in the jungle of Argyle. Next up we have Andrew in the Wilderness.
Hello, mate. I may not be able to catch a turkey or any animal, but I was hoping I could catch your heart.
I guess Andrew is looking for a type of mate, eh?
Careful there.
Am I supposed to be like a character or something? Like, I don't know, like Garrett in the Field?
Why would you think that? Anyways, Mayher, you can go ahead with your next question.
Garrett, I'm a girl who likes to be pampered. What would you do to make me feel special?
Well, I'd make you #1 priority. Special dinners, romantic walks on the beach, anything. You're my #1.
Okay, I guess. Siddharth, describe your dream date with me.
Well, we would come to Marcus at around midnight, pour some glasses of Hawaiian punch, and I'd tell you all about how the teachers with red jumpsuits are actually clones that killed former teachers and took over their lives.
Wow, that sounds so sweet.
But why would you come to Marcus on a date?
I'm asking the questions, okay?
Oh, Hawaiian punch to the face. Sounds like Garrett will be letting down his team today.
All right, Andrew. I'm all about women feeling empowered. What would you do to make me feel heard?
Well, in the wild, animals will respond to each other's mating calls to know they've been heard. So, for example, if you're an Australian grey goose, my response would sound a little like this. What do you think of that?
A little different, but I think I'm ready for something new after my pet cockatoo died.
Literally, what is happening? He sounds insane!
Whoa, let's not talk poorly of people's accents. Now, Mayher, time to decide between our eligible bachelors.
Well, I know it's not going to be Garrett. You know what they say, if he ain't foreign, he boring.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm German. That counts, right?
You're trying too hard, buddy.
Oh, classic.
Mayher, looks like we're out of time. Choose between one of our bachelors.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to choose.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week where Mr. Skeleton allows us to battle each other to the death for a woman's heart. Gladiator style.
Thanks to Garrett for being a good sport. Sorry you didn't get picked.
Well, that's it for today, Marcus. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, @MarcusBroadcast. I'm Claire Askew.
And I'm Austin Cork. We run around the school and ask people about their Valentines with a little surprise at the end.
So, what's your favorite thing about Valentine's Day?
Well, to express emotions that you can't typically give to somebody on a regular basis.
Okay, and do you have a Valentine this year?
Maybe.
Do you want to go?
You can be my Valentine. I guess I'll let my husband be my Valentine. And
You can be my Valentine. Up top.
This year I do not.
You can be my Valentine.
Aw, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And then, do you have a Valentine this Valentine's Day?
No.
You can be my Valentine.
Oh
Ow. Oh, a day in the life of a bear. It's a hard life for us bears. Sitting in sweaty costumes, just creepily telling people they can be our Valentine.
Help me.
Would I give it up? Yes. Am I? No.